Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic we are going to discuss about lit function in PySpark. So what is a lit function? So we generally use lit function to add constant value for new column. So whenever we add new column, that constant value, it applies to entire data frame. Similar way, we can derive new column based on some conditions. So we'll see these two scenarios in our demo. So first, I'm importing read function from PySpark.sql.functions import lit. Okay. So remaining functions I'm importing for our demo purpose. Lit call when current stem, to stem, and date type. Okay, and from SQL types, I'm importing these functions. Okay, so for demo purpose, I have one data frame. Okay, so here I'm trying to create one data frame. Okay. So here I given df.show truncate false. So truncate false means it will show entire value. Okay, suppose by default it will show some 20 characters. Okay, normally truncate equal to true max. If you give truncate equal to false, it will show more than 20 characters also. So next I try to print schema also. See, for each column it giving schema. So what is data type? Okay. So our first scenario is adding constant column. That means adding constant value to the new column. So for this, what I'm doing, so I'm using select function on top of this data frame, no, df. So I'm using select function and I'm selecting all the columns from our previous data frame, and I'm adding lit function, this constant value as 2, and I given alias as source ID. Okay, then I'm showing this df.show. If you see this result, one minute, I forget to run this one. Yeah. So now I'll run one more time. See, our new column is this one, source ID. Okay, source ID is this column name, and whatever I mentioned, no, lit 2. So that the 2 value it added to all the rows. Okay, this is the constant value. So normally when we use this constant value, see, I given column name as source ID. Okay, suppose if you are working in company and you are getting data from different sources. Okay, for each source they will give some identification. Suppose I have one source that has some X source name, and that for identification it is given 1. Okay, for second source they are given name number as 2. So like this, I assume that I have some 5 sources, 5 different sources. So for this particular data, I am getting from source 2. Okay, so that's why I given 2 here, 2 as the constant value. Suppose if your data coming from, suppose source 5, then you can use lit 5. Okay, so this is one of the application, okay, lit function. We'll see one more method, one more scenario. So on same top of this data frame, I'm selecting all the columns. I'm using lit function. Inside that, I'm writing datetime.now. So in new column, no, I want today's date. That constant value should print for all the rows. Okay, so that is the meaning of this lit function. So similarly, I am giving one empty column I am creating. So if you want to create one empty column, so like column name is vehicle underscore description. So it will add one empty column and without any values. Okay, so next, so I'm using lit function, and inside that I'm mentioning this year. So 19000101. So this I'm keeping inside lit because this is a new column name valid from date time. In this particular column, so I want to print this constant value for all the rows, and I given this format. In this format, I want to print year, month, date, hour, minute, second. And this here we mentioned this is string, since we were now we defined as string. Okay, so I wanted to convert to timestamp. Okay, so that's why I mentioned here 2_timestamp. So this will convert into this form. Okay, so when we use this case, these two things, these two rows, valid from datetime and valid to datetime. So whenever you are first time inserting data, so you need these two columns. This we can call as mainly whenever we are working for ACD types. Suppose initial will get some source data. So initial date will keep some old value. Okay, this is one old value. So this is valid from this particular data. That means your source data coming, they are considered from this particular date. So similar way, valid to date time up to this particular date. So initially it will print all these constant value. So whenever second time you are getting data, so that time that particular date will enter. So this mainly they will use for SCD types implementation. Okay, so our second thing is, so up to here we used to select function for implementing lit function. Now we'll see how to do with column function. So before that, using select function, we'll see one more scenario. See here, I'm selecting all the columns, and I'm adding one pin code underscore city as the column. And in this, which one I want to print values. So instead of constant value, so I'm copying df.address. That means this column. Whatever in this column values are there, same thing I want to print here. So that's why inside lit function, I define df.address. You see, same values will copy. Okay, so this is one more application. Second thing is how to use with column. Okay, so with column, so df.withColumn, I give column name as pin code, and I'm using when function. So this is like case statement, like in SQL. So what I written is when call of address. So this one, call of address is equal to Ubuntu. Okay. So whenever this value comes to address equal to Ubuntu, then it has to print pin code as this value. Okay. If you see our data frame, we have one Ubuntu. Okay. And second case, whenever address equal to Hyderabad, then we should print this particular pin code. If you see Hyderabad, we have multiple 1, 2, okay, 2 or 3. So like this, Chennai, this is the pin code, Bangalore, this is the pin code, and Delhi, this is the pin code. For Mumbai, this is the pin code. If you see at the bottom, Nasik is a, Kolkata is a, Gurgaon is a. So in these cases, no, I'm not mentioning those things. For those things, I wanted to fill with this particular pin code. So that's why I mentioned in otherwise. So if you run this cell, our new column name is pin code. See for Guntur, what is the pin code? This one, 522002. And if you see Hyderabad, so wherever you see Hyderabad, 5401. So here also 505401. Similar way, Chennai. So wherever you find Chennai, so this pin code will come. Okay. So similar way for Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai also. Okay. So this is how to use lid function by using withColumn, and inside using when function. Okay. So now we'll see our one more scenario. Like here, I'm taking instead of creating my own data frame, I took one CSV file. Okay, so here I'm trying to run that CSV file. So here I want to print schema of the data frame. So that I'm giving here schema of the data frame. And the second, I want to print total number of rows. That is df1.count. Okay, total number of rows 70. Similarly, list of column names. We use list of column names and number of columns in the data set. So list of the columns is these things. If you count, these 6 will be there. That is length of df1.columns. Okay. So next, on top of this data frame, what I wanted to do is I want to use lid function. Okay, so lid function too. So earlier we discussed source ID. Okay, so my source is coming from this second, okay, number 2 source, and whatever these columns are empty columns. Okay, so initially I don't have data. Okay, so but later stages I will get data for this. So that I wanted to create empty columns. Okay. Columns with no values. So maybe after some time I will get data for these columns. That time I wanted to insert this. So this is one of the application lid function. So this we discussed initially how to what is the purpose of this one. 2 underscore timestamp lid and these values. Okay, these by mentioning some old dates. Okay, so from where this data is coming, that is valid from date and up to date, valid up to which date time. Okay, so similarly, I want to print date time now, that means today's date. Okay, so similarly, I want to print current underscore timestamp. So if I run this cell, so on top of our data frame, see these things, these are all empty columns. You see, vehicle buy or sell, vehicle description, delivery status, vehicle classification ID, vehicle product ID. See, these are all empty columns. So there is no values inside this. And if you see here, valid from date, valid to date time. So what I mentioned, 1999-2023. So it generating timestamp. Okay, UTC format. So if you see at the center, you are getting. So this is what we define 19199-0101. So here we given gap. No? So in UTC format, it will generate T in between by default. Okay, these are hour and time, seconds and milliseconds. So similarly, this one also. Next, what we do, this is today's date, date time dot now. If you see, this is today date, okay? 2024, 6:13 T, and now our hour. This is hour and minutes second. So similarly, this one created data. This will be the current underscore timestamp. So this also will be our current date. Okay. So this is about how you can use lead function. Okay. So this is very useful and working with real-time projects. Okay, so that's all about this video. So if you really like this video, please subscribe my channel and please like the button.